So just do that.
Oh, well,
Okay, that's unmuted. That's unmuted. Double
I
check
am
those.
definitely unmuted.
Okay, there we
All
go.
right.
I am live on camera, so
I
hello
am
there.
also live, but I
Look
can't
down.
see. Oh,
Look down. That's the first thing I did in between
I got.
streams.
Uh,
Hello. This is the
ah!
first thing I did in between streams. I replaced all this glass with clear glass because it looks nicer.
So like the more standard glass we have.
Yeah, I didn't replace all of the glass because, well, honestly, I felt like it just makes sense when you have a second floor to have.
True.
It looks better
Hey.
with clear glass if you have multiple floors. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the Antimatter stream. I am the HM of Brandon. This is the
I am
mini.
the mini of Samurai.
Anyway, I got a couple things I want to say about what's coming up for the rest of the week, as well as what we're doing next week. But that can wait till the end stream.
Okay. So.
I don't know why I'm wearing this skin. I just felt like it, I guess.
Okay.
So,
You
yeah,
can't tell
this.
I'm really excited.
Yes. Um, I want. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to.
What?
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, I did some quest completion. Actually, I don't
I
even know
wanna.
if there's
I wanna mess with the
how many
scarab.
quests that I can actually complete. I suppose the power quest I accidentally did when I was hopping on, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I also did the steel quest while I was at it. 'Cause, why not?
I know one
Which
thing. I want to make this. I
even
want to play around with that scarab thing. That's up
I
ahead.
did another thing that got me a quest roll. Oh yeah, I completed the cactus in the
Hotto.
potato quest. And that got me some choice rewards, such as this. I got a satchel.
Oh, I also would like that Ictus Satchel.
Yeah, it's choice reward. It's about you could get it for either the potato or the cactus. There's a couple choice rewards. The knapsack's one of them, and then for the other one, I just went with a hardened kick. I don't feel like we really needed the other stuff, honestly. So, trying to remember how much of the stuff I have bookmarked is actually stuff I need. So, yeah, hard to say. Either way. So,
Hooray!
getting right into the stream. As you can see, the first thing you may notice, aside from the glass, the second thing I changed,
You moved the portal.
I moved the portals. I moved the portals to a more accessible place instead of going that way and turning the corner. Obviously, the third thing you may notice is there was room over there. We'll get to that in a second. This,
Okay. It's a hot tub.
this is for what we're going to be working on in the stream. It's not a hot tub, it's for a quest. I
Well,
figured it'd be easier if we did this now so we can get more quests done along the way and have fun and such. So,
fair enough.
yeah. And then, also, yes, because the nether portal is moved, I moved the one on the other side. So, yes.
Ah.
Okay, so now going down here, you may notice this is blocked off. That's because Jem tried to hop on and I didn't want her seeing it just yet. So, we're gonna go down this tunnel right
Apparently, I can't go down ladders because my controls are glitchy.
Don't worry. Once we get ender pearls, we'll be replacing that with elevator. So, if we bust down this wall right here, you can see there is a couple. We can get into the stuff I did.
Um,
I did a lot.
you are much
I
better at
didn't
this.
mean to do as much originally, but you know what? Why not? I tried to stick to this much specifically. So I did get into industrial foregoing. So we're gonna start over here, and then we're gonna go over there, and then there. Okay.
Okay.
So
Curious.
first off, the system's not online yet. This
Huh. Just like
online.
everything. Every time I try to do anything.
Yeah, that's fine. Either way. So what we have here is we have a block placer right here. It needs a redstone signal. That's why the lever's there.
My mouse got unplugged for a second. All right. What's? Oh, sorry. What?
And it's placing acacia wood here. Which the tree fluid extractor is extracting latex. If you want to right click, you can see we've got a lot of latex built up. So, yeah. And
Wait. What?
this fluid duct right here
Yeah.
is putting that into the latex processing unit, which also has water, if you'll notice. That's because, if I break behind this,
You know, I will never understand almost any of this stuff, but you
that's
clearly know
why
what
I'm
you're doing.
explaining it to you.
I'm going to
We can
probably
go back
forget
here.
honestly,
This is
but
where our aqueous accumulator is. I have it pumping water into it.
infinite water right here,
Yep. So, yeah. If you
and
come
we're
back
never back,
inside,
and we're never back there, and we're almost never back there, so it'll always look nice.
okay. Either way, and then the that's making tiny dry rubber, which is going into this crafter. Which, if you right click, you can see we have a lot of tiny dry rubber built up.
Yeah.
It's also auto. It's also when it gets power, which it'll be getting power in a moment. It'll be crafting the dry rubber, which is then pumping into the redstone furnace, and then into this
This
diamond
diamond
chest,
chest.
which is,
That feels like
and
a
then
waste of
all of that
diamonds.
literally just makes plastic,
Ah,
which
so we
is
can
needed to get into an industrial foregoing. So now for the second part of what I needed to do to set up the system.
culinary generators and a controller.
No, it's the thing on top of the culinary
The
generators.
controller.
This thing, XNet. XNet.
Okay. Okay.
I figured it'd be easier to get it set up now than later. So what I did is I set up XNet, and if you'll follow me, we can see
Oh God,
right
you put an
here.
AI in charge of our area, didn't you?
I put an XNet transmitting power into all our machines and such.
Jesus
So
Christ.
yeah.
How
Either way,
how much do you know about this mod pack?
I know a lot. Okay, either way. Now, this culinary generator that it's standing on is powering it. If you right click that, you'll see what's creating the power.
Okay.
Pizza. And that's the same for all three of these generators. But yeah, all of this does is it's got the ability to transport items and power back and forth between bases.
Just made an
So the
entire.
yellow line is power, the green is item, and the blue is fluid. The fluid is for stuff and things.
You basically
Either
made
way,
a hidden redstone circuit, from what I could tell.
basically, yes. And the fun thing about that mod is as well is it has these facades in where it's like you right click one block, then it mimics that block. So if you right click any other cable, it basically replaces the looks of that block, so it blends in. That's what you can see right here.
Huh.
That's why it's coming out of the ground. Either way, now on to this giant thing right here. As you may be one, now that the whole reason I got the potatoes and the cactus was for the green dye, so we get green.
Fair
It's
enough.
green, my favorite color.
I just thought you wanted green dye in general, honestly.
Well, that too, yes. And the potatoes was to replace the wheat in that farm over there because we're gonna be moving the wheat here.
Well, yeah,
Now,
potatoes are superior. I say as I have
one thing I
carrots.
did figure out in some testing, which I'm using here, is there's a little thing where if you right click this plant interactor here, I think it's because we have the harvest mod or whatever that allows us to right click harvest, that the plant
Jesus.
interactor, it auto harvests all of this, and it doesn't change the state of it. So we basically got infinite wheat and infinite seeds. Now the seeds,
And infinite power, I'm guessing,
if you'll
because of
follow
that.
me, are not going into the drawer system. They're going into this trash can
Fair enough.
because we
Oh,
have no use for those seeds.
I mean, even
Well,
if we
then
have,
I might eventually plug it into the drawer system
I
so that
mean,
we have an infinite
I
source
mean,
of
if even
potatoes.
if we
But
get chickens, I
one
mean,
day,
I mostly use eggs for chickens, if I anyway.
true. Either way, and then if you hover over the little fluid thing there, you can see it says fluid sludge. Now you may be wondering, where's the sludge going, or what is sludge?
Yeah. What is?
So sludge basically,
Are we
if
making
you
nuclear
type
waste?
in sludge in JI, there's a sludge refiner. That's what sludge is used for. It basically makes random blocks out of sludge. But we're not doing that currently. Currently, we're just pumping it into this trash can right here of
Now, for
potatoes.
some reason, I want to catch a grimer slash muck and could pick some on.
Oof. Oh well. Either way, the sludge is going right here. So yeah. And
Garbage.
then you notice I have three of these plant interactors showing up. Now, two of these aren't online at the moment, and I'll get into why in a bit.
This is kind
But
of has my
you
attention.
may be wondering where the wheat's going.
I'm kind of more wondering why there's pizza coming into the chest.
That's where the wheat's going. So
The
the wheat
wheat's
is
being
going
turned.
into the crafter and turned into bread. Then the bread is going back into the internal part of this crafter and being turned into pizza. And then the
That's
pizza, as you can see, is being pumped into this chest. Now, if you want to right click this chest right here.
Minnie. You may have just created my favorite thing in existence: an automatic pizza
Yes,
maker.
exactly. Now, because I know Jem, and I know she doesn't like pineapple on her pizza, and
Sounds
this
like her
pizza
problem.
has pineapple on it.
Sounds like her
No, no,
problem.
no. I made it my problem because we're friends and I gotta worry about my friends' problems. So I also eventually will be having uh wheat pumped into this crafter, which will be making bread. Now, bread
Ah,
isn't that special. It's vanilla. So I figured I'd make her a special meal that's better than bread. So I
bacon.
cooked the bread and it'll turn into toasted bread and pumped into this.
Ah,
Yeah.
toast house.
Now, as for the reason we don't have those two hooked up and this system hooked up. these culinary generators can only generate so much power.
Uh,
And it would seem that just with this alone, and the refined storage system, which we can now hook up because we have a constant source of power, we don't have it's not generating power fast enough. However, I have
oh,
a solution for that.
is it lava?
It's extra utilities. The mod these things come from
Oh, okay.
comes with speed upgrades, which you can see there's a little slot if you right click it. There's for speed upgrades, and
Yeah,
that
I see
causes it
that.
to generate more
Kind of
power
like
at a time.
the ranch
Now
block
these have a
upgrades I
max
never
stack
use.
size of 4 at the base, but you can also upgrade these, and then they have max upgrades until so and so, and blah blah. For now, we're fine with the base upgrades, which requires a resonator and blah blah blah. But that's part of what we're gonna be working on today.
Hmm. I
I
want to
say
make
part
a.
of because I also do want to get into the Atom quest. So
Um, want these.
just this. So yeah. Either way, now we've unlocked the Atom questing recipes. I just claimed that quest. So yeah. But either way, that's all the stuff I did in between streams. So now we have a constant source of power, and also I'm gonna do something called that. So now that's inserting power into our refined storage system, and so now our storage system is finally online.
Well, you. I
And I'm
must
gonna tell
say,
you, this took a lot of research and testing to figure out this. Originally, I wanted to try lava, but honestly, that wasn't good enough.
did
So I
someone
went
say
with pizza
lava?
power. So I went with pizza power,
You know what? That's let's be real here.
and now we
That
got
is my
an
favorite
infinite
thing.
source of pizza.
Infinite pizza, infinite power. This is my
Yes,
world now.
exactly.
But yeah, wow. I must. I am very
Mm-hmm.
impressed with you. I mean, I
Thank
have.
you, thank you.
I mean, I think the best thing I've had that's compared to this is the
Hi, Kara.
melon and pumpkin thing I built in friggin' vanilla. Which even then, that's not.
Yeah.
But that's not modded.
Either way, I have set up a whole massive system to turn pizza into power.
I did build one other thing on the vanilla world before 1.19 came out, so you know that's
Also,
some.
for the record, the for as for how the pizza gets to the culinary generators, I have XNet pumping it from the diamond chest to the culinary generators. So when the culinary generators back up on pizza, it'll go
I'm actually
into
more impressed that
it'll start.
you worked this out in so well that these wires are well hidden. That's like one of the better
A
things.
lot of stuff.
Whenever you actually hide the redstone in the building, it actually looks good. Or in this case, the tubes.
Exactly. Either way, the
It,
first thing we want to do is either going to be upgrading the power system so that it can make more power at a time, or we can get into more questing based stuff with Aiden.
question: could these storage upgrades be of any use to you?
Uh, Technically, those just upgrade the amount of items those drawers over there hold. So eventually, yes, but
I'm just
for
gonna give
now, I
them to
think
you then because you're probably gonna be able to use them more likely than me.
yeah, I don't
I
have
will
any in there, so I'm gonna go put these in the chest.
I will most likely
So
forget. Also, everything's
for
lagging.
now, we're gonna break this.
Oh no!
We're fine to start pumping it in here.
We have smelter, also bricks in there.
I have a magnet. No, not a magnet. I'm just gonna keep tossing items like this.
You do that while I go be
I'm
very
taking
trip.
it one double chest at a time.
I will stand by the statement that I am very impressed with this whole thing.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad that I'm glad the house has not interfered with the words that we marked the server with, though.
Mm-hmm.
We okay. How do I do this? Oh,
Yeah. I
in
did
hindsight,
all
I
of
probably
this
should have
just
accepted the
so
more
we could have
recipe
a constant source
quest.
of power and activate refined storage. So
What the hell? What did this drain the nether quest and why does it sound hilarious?
that's basically just start draining lava from the nether, which was a bit. I felt like it would run out of lava eventually to drain. We'd have to keep switching it. That's why I went with the wheat route. Though we
I mean,
can
it could be fun.
eventually go with this route.
It
So
could be fun.
either way,
What the hell?
But yeah, and then the fun thing is as well is because of the fact of we have a storage system set up available for use and set up, is now we can actually have more room in the chest.